Hello and welcome to Michigan State Esports. You got your subcasters in today. All of our players are playing. We've got both an 18 and a B team match happening at the exact same time. So that's what we can get for today. I am Coach Eaton here with
Maxwell.
Thanks for joining me, Maxwell.
Yep. Please bear with me. I'm a Rocket League player, so I'm not too familiar with the game, but I'll give you guys an entertaining commentary. What we got going on here?
Was a phenomenal play from Rydra. Rydra keeping 2 stocks while taking all 3 from Cavs Toys from University of Michigan. Rydra doing that space pirate grab, sliding off the edge of the map, dropping him, and then letting go.
I absolutely love it. This MSU team has been so dominant this season. Unfortunately, we had a tough loss against a very tough opponent. Who was that? It was
we lost against
Nebraska.
Kansas and Rutgers.
Man, so tough.
That's pretty tough. Not the it was Nebraska and Rutgers. Sorry, and back-to-back games, one for the Big Ten, one for the PEC. And that's actually the first 2 regular season losses they've had all season, including the fall semester. So the team, stumbling a little bit here, but I'd rather have you take some losses right now than once we get to that championship. But in order to make it to the Big Ten championship, the top 3 teams will qualify, from my understanding. So we actually have to kind of win out from here to make sure we get in that 3rd place so we can get into those finals. But I'm very confident for the team winning once they do actually make it to the end.
Absolutely. I mean, we just look on fire. I mean, we've got so many guys that can play, and there's so much competition between A team and B team, and you just love to see it for the program.
Absolutely. And our B team's still like a top 15, top 20 team in the entirety of the country. So it's good to see that stacked of a roster from both top to bottom. A lot of players kind of flexing up to that 18 when needed, depending on the character picks and all that kind of stuff. Smash is a game, it's a 1v1 game where the points add up for the team. So a lot of those kind of 1v1 mechanics, those matchups matter when in some other games you don't necessarily have those types of situations.
Yeah, 100%.
Right? Unless you get a double rule 1 or whatever. But how often is that actually going to happen?
Yeah, very rarely. I mean, you barely even see the pros. I do love the fact with Rocket League, I mean, people stick to the rule 1, even though it's, not necessary, but it's just culture.
No,
love
absolutely. So the way this format works, for those of you at home who don't know, both teams start with 12 stocks, which is the lives for the characters, and then each player, so you have a total roster of 6 players, and you can send in 4 of them. They each get 3 lives. And so you'll see our Ridley player here, Rydra, the previous #1 player in Colorado. He's going to have to jump off the map once because he lost 1 stock in the previous one. But now you see the score 11-9. Rydra has 2 stocks remaining, while the second player for Michigan, Min Squared, has 3 here. But if Rydra can take any, this is such a big advantage, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
We won the first one and only lost 1 stock. Barely able to recover there. Does get the ledge grab. Playing into this Min can be a really annoying. Min pretty good at ledge grabbing, or edge guarding there, using those powerful fists. But Rydra, a phenomenal player, going to make this work.
Yeah, I mean, he's stalling really well off this edge right here, really mixing it up. And Min just can't really do anything. I mean, he's taking really good care of his percentage, and he's going at it. Rydra, amazing player with Ridley. I've seen him play a couple of times.
Yeah.
And phenomenal performance every single time.
Yeah, top 5 Ridley player in North America, if I'm not mistaken. Granted, it's not a super popular character, it's not, but it's still impressive to be up that high.
Yeah, absolutely.
At 120%, that rage building up quite well. See if Rydra can take an extra stock here.
Ridley's such a tanky player. I mean, like, there's plenty of characters that would just, dive right there. Like,
yep.
Oh my goodness.
That Piranha Plant is heavier than Ridley, though.
What?
Yeah, Ridley's actually surprisingly light for the hitbox and what he looks like. Oh, and a great kill there.
Play. A little up smash there.
Putting Michigan State up 3 total stocks, but 158% is going to be hard to. Rydra is going to be able to recover. Oh, and there it goes.
Prediction.
But getting 1, if we can get an extra one here, it'll be a great advantage state for Michigan State here to start this match against.
Doing some good damage here. I mean, that is just beautiful. Oh my goodness.
Going for the spike.
Oh, he got it. That is disgusting. Woo! I love to see that.
Rydra's an absolute feed. Taking it at 70%, which most of that percent was built up in that combo even. So starting from pretty low, taking out the player for University of Michigan. Now both down to 1 stock. If Rydra can take this, that's going to set the tone for the rest of the series.
100%. Yeah, I mean, there is just, like, up 3 stocks. I mean, that is just, how do you even, mentally cope with something like that? Like, especially during, like, a conference game like this. Like, oh,
It's definitely doable. We went up 5 stocks in one of the games that we lost and ended up blowing that lead. So never say never. That's the fun part about this crew battles format, right? Where it's not over till you take the last stock.
yeah.
And I've seen some crazy runs, especially because if you have like 148%, like Roger does here, but he manages to get the kill, it'll be reset to 0 when you go into that next game.
Huge advantage.
But
Unfortunately,
it looks like
wow.
oh, he still
stays in.
survives.
I love it.
Is he gonna be able to do the impossible here? 180%
Oh my goodness.
on the Ridley from Michigan State.
Really tense situation we got going here. Min is just dealing the damage, but oh man.
No, he's still alive.
188%.
Yeah, and with the okay,
Yeah,
that has to be it.
yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Goodness gracious.
But taking 2 off of min squared right there. So now Michigan State doesn't necessarily have to send in a counter to the min. They just have to send in someone who can take 1 stock off and be good against the rest of this team.
Right.
So if there's 2 stocks remaining, especially if there's 3, you really just want to send someone in to focus that one individual person. But with 1 Lex, you can start to kind of look at that next person and go, hey, we want to you don't want to send someone in with a bad matchup that will lose 2 or 3
right,
and kind of reset that.
100%.
But you can send somebody in who goes like, well, I can guaranteed get the 1. I might lose a stock, but then I'll be strong heading forward. So it really changes. There's a lot of cool coaching decisions to be made in this current format.
Right.
Which I do like. But the downside to this current format is if your team is winning so hard that, like, I've seen a lot of times where one player will come in and take all 12 stocks from another team. So, like, not only does it feel bad for the team to lose to one person, the winning team only has one person play and get that experience. So,
right.
There's a lot of other formats that have been tossed, but the coolest part about the current format is just it's never over. And so, like, every little minute. Fair on the Banjo and Kazooie are going to be who are coming up next for Michigan State. Player that is a freshman this year, came in on the B team and popped off pretty well, been excelling, been elevated for the most part to play on the A team. Fantastic player. Banjo and Kazooie, good character there as well. So.
Yeah, so much talent for this program coming in. I mean, just the recruits, and everything since I've come into the program, everyone's just great people all around, and, everyone's so passionate to just get after it, and you love to build that culture at a program, and I love being a part of it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. We're excited to have you here. We're excited to have all these lovely faces in the back of the room there as well. But this rivalry matchup, the players have a lot of experience. They've played in a lot of different events against each other. A lot of the same locals, weeklies, regionals that they end up going to. Let's take a look here. 1 life left for the Min. 3 here for Banjo and Kazooie for fair. Main squared gonna take those 2 off to make it the way that it should be. Wish there was a way to make like custom games where it just happened, but this is the way that Smash does it. Banjo throwing a lot of those grenades out. Gonna be causing a problem here.
Good damage here.
Nope, not taking any for himself either. Just poking that shield down with those grenades. Oh, big grab. The Min dodge though from fair.
Need 1 stock here for MSU. Good hit by the Min. Oh, unfortunately he's off map right now.
Dodging that Wonder Ring.
Yep. Good composure from both sides of the match right now. Those grenades are deadly, man.
Yeah,
oh
it's just
goodness.
racking up that percent, doing shield damage. And the
Good
Wonder Ring
damage.
to get 1. Doesn't actually able to
Good
clear
edge
them
holding
off.
from Banjo here.
Oh, what a grab.
Wow.
Oh,
God.
fair. Cleaning up the last stock from that Min. Not losing one of his own, putting us in a full 1-player
Huge
advantage.
advantage for us here.
That's a great spot to be in for Michigan State.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're excited now. It's just a matter of, now you do get counterpicked. That's the tough part about this is, okay, you get counterpicked. But even if you get counterpicked, lose all 3 and don't take any, it's back to even. Right?
Yeah.
And that's a tough ask for someone to 3-stock somebody. So Michigan State feeling confident about the position, but not getting cocky, making sure that they lock in and finish this game.
100%. Are you familiar with any counters for Banjo and Kazooie?
Not at all.
Yeah, I have no idea as well.
Great question. I wish. I've been learning a lot about this game, but Fair is a freshman, so playing that Banjo is being pretty new. I'm sure he's quite familiar with all those matchups, but I've seen him do well in a lot of things that he's like, oh, I don't like this matchup. He'll come in and he'll clean up pretty hard, and you're like, okay, well, that you're playing really well into those too. It depends on a lot of the times how the players play, right? We have had in the past, multiple players play the same character, but they'll play them very differently. So we'll use them in different situations against different matchups.
Interesting.
So Smash is such a versatile game. Even if you play this, and there's a ton of characters, and you can play them all so many different ways.
Yeah, I was learning about a little bit from you, and I can't remember his name. Oh my goodness. You were sitting over here. We were talking about layers.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like it's kind of like chess in that regard. There's so much thought process and like strategy that goes into this game that being a very normal, basic player like myself
Yes.
would have never even thought of.
Yes, I played a decent bit of Smash, but never at like a competitive level, right? It's just like
Right.
with my friends, or I join a weekly. I think one time I've joined the weekly and just been like, all right, I played with my friends. I'm better than a lot of those guys. Let's see how this
Right.
goes. And you're like, oh, these are real players. These players
You learn
practice.
very quickly.
Yeah, there's levels to this. So,
100%.
but we'll be heading into this game here quickly. After that, we're gonna have Valorant come up. So as soon as this match is over, we're gonna be streaming that Valorant match against Syracuse.
Got a Fox.
Fox.
Fox versus Banjo in this next game here.
6-9. Michigan State up 3 stocks. Arrogance versus Fair. Michigan State's Fair. Already racking up that percent. 14-0. Make that 23.
Very tense moment. Not much damage going on right now. Very, very technical. Just reading each other. Oh, those grenades
great.
are so deadly, man. Just so, like, what was that? 18% per hit? Oh my goodness. So tense.
Playing around each other's range is perfectly just dancing, right?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, now from what I remember, Fox is a very ranged character. So, I mean, Banjo being in his face is just not a good look.
Yeah, Fox is trying to dance around a little bit, trying
Right.
to bank some space.
That Banjo just racking it up. Oh my, just putting in the work. Getting that shield low. Fox coming back here a little bit. He's
Fox pretty
yeah.
combo heavy as
Arrogance
well.
is kind of cooking right now. We're good though. Not trying to be biased.
That's fair. Hey, we're allowed to be biased. We're the local radio host here.
Yeah, 100%.
We want our team to win. We want some good gameplay, but at the end of the day, we want a victory. What a play from
What
Fox.
a play from Fox.
Just dodging that Wonder Wing, taking the stock off
Still
of Fair.
high percentage. Banjo's definitely not out of this. Look at this edge hold. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Banjo
Well-
technically has infinite recovery, so he's fine. We saw it yesterday. He was over 200% still recovering back to stage,
Oh
which was
my gosh.
unbelievable. Getting comboed up here by Arrogant.
Good hit.
But he takes the
Ties
stock.
it up 2-2 for the stocks. Still up 3 in the series. So tense though. I mean, this matchup is just, oil and water.
Yes. Both of them playing the way they want to. Up close and personal from Fair. Fox looking for the combos, not quite able to finish what he started there. Fair doing a good job of breaking those up and making sure he can get out. The reflector there from Fox. Team has a lot more experience in person, and they're getting the reps in on Wi-Fi right now. So,
Oh,
nice!
look at that
Wonder Wing.
counter.
Knocks him off.
Oh,
Wasn't able to get it there, but is going to be able
good
to recover.
recovery. Oh, that is disgusting.
Oh, and he picks
Yeah.
the stock up.
Good play from Fox there. Did some good damage early on. Look at that grab.
83% though. Should be kill range here shortly for the Banjo and Kazooie.
Yeah, Banjo is just absolutely piecing up Fox right now. Don't want to give some caster karma here, but looking like a pretty easy win to take the stock down and tie it up 1-1 for MSU. Banjo laying in the grenades. Oh, look at that up
And
smash.
there it is.
Beautiful.
Great play from Fair, down to the last stock, 4-7. If Fair takes this last one, U of M is down to their last player. Michigan State still has 2 after Fair in the tank. If you're U of M, you really need Arrogance to take this stock.
Yep,
To at least it's 2 players to 2 players. You got to do what you can against the next 2.
absolutely. You got to leave it all out on the pitch in this scenario here.
Yeah. Michigan State still having a lot of their veteran players in the lineup available to play after Fair here.
Racking up some good damage on both sides. It's really tense right here. I mean, this is just neck and neck. It's anyone's game at this point. Could go for an edge hold here. Looks like, wow, those grenades are just so deadly. I love this character. I feel like if I was if I was playing, I'd be playing Banjo.
Yeah, he looks like a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Good shielding there. Just, yeah, absolutely playing chess, reading each other's moves. And no damage. This grenade tech is super technical. Look at that.
So 111%.
Beautiful.
Both players in kill range. Who's going to be able to execute
Look
the way
at
they
that.
want first?
Be an edge hold here. Went for it.
Only 2 Wonder Rings remaining
Ooh.
for fair. Perfectly spacing that grenade, able to get through
Yep.
faster than the Fox was ready for it. Ooh, the Wonder
Really
Ring
went for it. Kind of risky, but you got to go for it in these scenarios, man.
Yep, going for everything they can.
Oh,
Such a
it's
tense
anyone's
situation.
Yeah, absolutely.
Both of the players looking for this final hit that they need.
Oh!
Banjo going for it. He's fine. He's
Oh.
no, he's not.
Wow.
And SD, that's unfortunate. 141% on that Fox too. That's tough.
Yeah, really close game there. Fox just, took it home for the team. We're still up,
Yes.
2 in the series. Looking great. Both teams are honestly looking pretty solid, but you got to expect that in these rivalry situations, especially U of M, MSU. I mean, both teams are going to give it their all, and
Absolutely.
That's how it
1
is.
second. Wolfert, can you hop in the lobby for Valorant? Yeah, make sure they give you an invite. So we are prepped and ready that as soon as this match is over, we can head into the second match against Syracuse for our Val team.
ooh, love it.
I know the team has been practicing this week. They've been practicing against some pretty cool people. We don't want to leak anything, but kind of peeping over at their screens and going, I don't know those names. Yeah, that's a pretty cool situation to be in. As someone who's a part of the program, you watch the players get to, go out there and learn from some of the best. So.
Yeah, 100%. You were just telling me that Smash hit ranked 1.
Yes,
pretty recently.
Slammed hit ranked 1.
Slammed, not Smash. my
A
bad.
couple times. He hit it last year, and then he hit it at the beginning of the season this year, and then he hit it again like 2 days ago. So, an absolute ranked warlord. Phenomenal with the shots. The rest of the team's all been phenomenal too. So, we're very excited to see how this team kind of pans out. Last year they got 3rd at the Big Ten, so they're gunning for that #1 spot this year. But before we get to that point, we've got we're gonna get to fly to Hawaii. Take the tournament out there. We're returning champs from last year's
Yep.
Hawaii tournament. There's a lot more teams this year. There's 8 teams as opposed to 4 last year. But it's
nice.
still only 2 from the mainland, us and Boise State.
Gotcha. So the rest is from Hawaii?
Yeah, they got
Really?
6 other Hawaii college teams. I didn't know there was so many colleges in
Yeah,
Hawaii.
me
But I
either.
guess a lot of the islands have their own
Gotcha.
universities and stuff.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yep. So that's we're really excited to see how that turns out. The Smash team is going and playing in a crew battles tournament there as well. So they're added Smash to that. Because Hawaii has a very good Smash scene because the internet's so bad there, ping-wise, because there's no Hawaii servers. So
Right.
you either play off Japan or US, depending on which ping is better that day.
Wow.
But it's still over 90 ping in every game.
Gotcha.
And so Smash, you play offline, it's a local play.
Yep.
Has a really big community on the islands, which I think is pretty cool.
We got a Ness coming in here. Ness is a very deadly character. Some of his tech is just insane to watch.
Yeah.
Like the recoveries with the thunderbolt thing with the ball. He's already doing it. He's getting prepped up, man.
And Echofire, phenomenal Ness player, the #1 player from Honduras, before joining us his freshman year here at Michigan State.
Wow.
Look at that, already starting off with the combos.
Oh, that edge holding
guarding
technique.
with
I've
the
never
yo-yo.
even seen
And the
that
PK
before.
fire.
Goodness.
But Wolf
Oh,
makes
very
it back.
close situation. Oh, wow, Fox is really just mixing it up here, just trying everything to get out of this really tough scenario.
Yeah,
that
this
he's
is
in.
Echofire doing such a good job.
Oh
my god.
It's already over.
Instantly takes the stock, only
Goodness.
20% lost.
Wow.
University of Michigan down to the last player, and the way that was executed, that's going to be a tough ask.
Yep.
But, I've seen it done 6 stocks, 1 player. Michigan is going to have to lock in, send out their best as the anchor. A lot of times you'll see people save their best for the anchor. A lot of times it comes down to matchups and stuff as well. But
True.
the team typically has 1 really strong player. They'll either send them out first in that blind, but then allows the other team to counterpick, or you send them in last and just go, hey, it's your job to take. You got to hold the line,
Yeah,
right?
hold
You got
us
to take
down.
the rest of these.
Yeah.
So we'll see what University of Michigan has in the tank. once they report, but they have a couple minutes here to decide and send in.
Yeah, all these matchups have been so exciting. Like, I don't think I've ever seen like a game that wasn't really close. If I mean, like within 3 stocks, I'd say is
Yeah.
relatively
The last
close
couple
game.
games have been for sure. We've definitely played some 12 stock games where it's like, we drop 1 stock on a player and the rest of the team's kind of ribbing them like, I can't believe you lost one. Those types of situations. But when you have like a lot of our players especially in the A team are on the Michigan PR. We've actually got B team players in the top 15 in the state as well.
Wow.
So there's some teams, some states, teams that just aren't going to necessarily have that level of firepower. And if you just catch that first unlucky matchup and you just keep running it. But the boys have been challenged in the past couple weeks, and they're excited to push themselves through that challenge, continue to learn and improve, and head into the rest of this final season. But it's going to be the Link here. So Echo Fire coming in against AK-160. Already racking up 40%.
Goodness. This is just going crazy right now. Echo Fire just absolutely just demolishing everything that comes into his line of fire here.
Yep. The fire in Echo Fire actually comes from PK Fire. So
Love that lore. Dropping
probably
it.
the origin story. We just thought Echo sounded cool. I respect that. And he's a phenomenal bass player.
Yep,
Excited to see his growth over the next 4 years as well.
100%. Doing some great damage off the rip here. Not taking much himself. Good position for Echo Fire to be in here. And yeah, it just seems like AK really can't do anything. He's trying to get some stuff going. That boomerang that Link kind of has is really deadly, kind of unpredictable in a way.
So much spam from the Link there as well. So many projectiles. The bomb, the arrow, the boomerang.
Just really making Echo Fire think here.
But
Good damage, yep. Good play from Link there, absolutely.
yep, the Ness has the ability to heal off of those projectiles, right? So that's a great character to play in this matchup. I know when we were playing Nebraska earlier, we actually sent Echo Fire into their Link specifically to play that matchup. So I know even though it's their last pick player and they got counter pick,
Right.
Echo Fire's feeling very confident into it.
Love it. Great fireball right there. Good hits, good damage. Might have an opportunity to hold here.
Getting the damage. PK
Nice,
Fire out.
nice.
And the yo-yo doesn't. Oh, it does actually kill.
Nice. Hitting the emote on him, it looks like.
Oh, take some damage from the bomb.
Good
there.
damage from Link here. He's really holding him here. Oh my goodness. Yep, that's a
90.
great play.
Oh,
That stays in it though. Dodging it. Good recovery. Oh, Link misses
sneaks
his.
past.
Yeah, absolutely. Taking some damage. Hasn't made any moves yet. Playing it out, feeling out this matchup right here.
Oh, catches him.
Catches him a little bit.
There.
Link is really hitting all of these shots right now. All of these. Yeah, he's just not missing.
Absolutely.
Good up smash there. Oh, and that is going to take off the final stock. This is the final stock for Echo Fire in this matchup, but we still have 5 remaining.
Yep.
4 remaining.
Gonna try to get one more from Echo Fire out. A 3v2 is something that's definitely doable, but a 3v1 as far as stocks remaining is tough to do. So Echo Fire really gonna try to get at least one more out here to make it as tough as possible for University of Michigan to bring this back. AK-160 though got his team on his back, playing like
Playing
team's
really
life depends
defensive.
on
Yeah, very technical here. Good hits from Link. Nice. Catches him a little bit. Looking for the up smash. Doesn't quite get it. In a good position here. Both are neck and neck. But we got to keep holding the stock. What a nice hit from Echo Fire there.
Ooh, the baseball bat to knock back the boomerang.
Good hit. Good edge hold.
Oh,
Wow,
the
was
bomb
that
blast.
his own bomb?
I don't know if it was
Goodness.
intentional, but it looked like it could have been.
Maybe to keep him inside of the playing
Yeah.
field here. Oh wow.
Oh,
Yeah,
great
this edge hold is
yo-yo,
just,
and
man,
that
that's
knocks
it.
him off. One
1-1.
stock remaining for University of Michigan.
Could be the final final play here.
Echo Fire trying to end this as quickly as possible and bring home the victory for
Victory for MSU.
True. PK Fire doesn't quite land.
Good damage here from the Link.
First game of this best of 3 coming down to the wire.
Good damage from Link here. Might be able to hold Echo Fire. Might be getting. You might be getting out of it. Oh, it's so
hits
tense.
the bomb. Is he gonna be able to make it back?
Wow.
I don't think he is.
Yeah. And we take it to the final 2 players. Very intense stuff here.
1 stock remaining for University of Michigan, though. It's a tall glass of water for AK-160 to come in here. But Michigan State definitely feeling good heading into this matchup. Who are we going to get to come in? It does appear to be the Palutena player, Drewish, locking in. All you need is 1 stock. I've actually seen the tricky part that I've seen here, though, is knowing you only need 1 stock. Sometimes it can kind of change your play style.
Right,
and then you just start racking up damage. Then you lose 1, you're like, it's fine, it doesn't matter. Then you lose the second, you're like, oh, wait, now we're actually back in a 1v1, and then you start sweating. So as long as you just avoid that situation, Drew has definitely come up big time in the clutch. We've sent him in the anchor many times. He's won an entire tournament for us, coming in at the anchor and taking 5 stocks.
Wow.
So I know Drewish has it inside of him to absolutely make sure that he comes in and clutches us up. And I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty confident these players have played each other at some bracket somewhere before.
100%.
So a little bit of familiarity between these 2 teams. The campuses are only like an hour apart. So
yeah,
you
that's
run
true.
into a lot of the regionals and stuff. You always see a lot of these players time and time again.
Yeah, what I find so interesting, especially with esports, kind of the big boom that's happened in the last 3 or 4 years, is you find a lot of high school matchups that happen in college. And I know specifically, like, in my situation, I've played in state championships against my own teammates here at MSU. It's so wild. It's such a small world at the top,
Yes, absolutely. You start to recognize, having been a competitive player, you're in the lobbies enough and you start to just recognize names and you're like, okay, I've seen you before,
Yeah.
The world gets a lot smaller once you get to those, like, top couple
100%.
ranks where people start to really, oh, hey, it's you again. Oh, hey, it's you again. So.
Yeah.
And especially in a game like Smash where you're in person, you're playing together, you're playing your way through these brackets.
Here we go. We got is this Petunia? Is that right?
A Palutena.
Palutena.
Yep.
And here we go. 3-1 MSU Michigan. Final game.
Drew-ish versus AK-160. Drewish is going to look to build up percent. All you need is 1. Both players playing safe. Both players not wanting to lose the game for their team. Both players have the opportunity to win, but they have the opportunity to lose. And losing definitely feels worse than winning feels good.
Yeah, it's a lot of weight on your shoulders.
Yeah.
Link seems pretty tanky. The more I watch, I mean, like, he's just not moving much with these hits that Palutenia's really...
Yeah, but
just
Drewish has already racked up 75%. That's
a great
way too
look.
much to take if you're AK-160 really trying to just finish off 3 of these stocks here.
100%, especially if you're trying to 3-stock this matchup and try and win for your team. Doing some good damage, though. Tied it up a little bit. Good hits coming out. Wow, what a grab. Went for it. Oh, man. Bringing it back. Very back and forth matchup going here.
Oh.
Wow.
Does end up taking 1, but 99% onto AK-160.
Good damage from MSU here. Oh, goes for the edge hold there. Doesn't quite get it. Link doing some good damage right now. Ooh. Is that a parry? Wow. Look at those up smashes coming out from Mish. Wow. Link is really going for it right now. But we gotta play a little tactical here. Can't get too ahead of yourself. Wow. Very, very close to coming out there.
For Drewish.
Gets the edge grab. Ah, man, it's 1-1.
1-1.
Link at 136. Wow.
This is the situation that I was talking about where, Drew is just playing safe just to get it there, and he gets it.
What a play.
Michigan State locking
Bringing
in.
it down to 1-0. What a tight matchup. What a great win.
Phenomenal win for Michigan State. We are going to throw you to a quick break, and we're going to get some Smash people on the mics here real quick.
100%.
So we'll be back shortly. Congratulations to MSU for taking Game 1 of Game 3. Stay tuned for the rest of the match.
Absolutely.
But if I'm bad at it, I'll do I'll do percussion. But getting into the match here, hello everyone. My name is Zamo. I am replacing. Oh, this is dang it. This is a button check. All right. Are we on the mic? Okay, we are on the mic. Hello everyone. My name is Zamo. I am replacing Jono here at Esports at MSU. And I'm excited. Game 1, Michigan State is up against Michigan.
Absolutely. Tight series, honestly. I mean, you brought it down to 1-0 and really intense work.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, Michigan has a solid team, a solid roster that's been steadily growing recently. Over the past few years, Michigan State has typically done very well against Michigan. They beat them most of the time, but Michigan's roster has been evolving and doing a lot better recently, and I just love seeing it as Michiganders. So like you kind of support the team a little bit, but then you're also like I gotta cheer for Michigan.
Yeah,
State,
yeah,
of course, like go green,
go white, baby.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I mean, just you got to take into account too, being a sports fan. I mean, these rivalry matches, every player is giving it their 100% effort, and they're both nervous because it's a rivalry game. It's just the nature of the beast, man.
Yeah, but going into this now, we have Rydra on the Ridley versus Dante Latte on Joker. So this is the start of Game 2 here. Rydra, a very solid player for Michigan State. This is going to be a bit of a slower game here as Ridley really kind of needs to play that slower play style to get in against a really good character like Joker.
Right.
Yeah, we're just going to be seeing a lot of this back and forth gameplay here. Dante getting Rydra off stage already. And just all of these hitbox and these combos are going to do so well against Ridley, being such a big body. However, Ridley does hit hard back a couple interactions, and it is quite even percent-wise.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to take into account too. Ridley's very heavy character, doesn't come off the map very easily.
No, he definitely doesn't. It's harder to knock off Ridley than it is Joker, but Arsene can make it a lot easier. It's a scary situation to be in. If you're Rydra, that Space Pirate Rest just barely missing.
Great grab from Joker there.
Mhm.
Ridley happens to get back to the edge though, holding it down.
Yeah,
Oh man.
Yeah, that Arsene back air just sending him off. Such a strong, such a spammable move. Great job from Dante. Good ledge traffic.
Absolutely.
Ooh, up smash. Looking for a jump read is Rydra there, but not going to get it. And now Rydra's back in this ledge scenario. How does a big body like Ridley get off? How does he get out? And
Wow.
it's just a raw up smash to take the first stock from Dante.
Love it.
Latte. Great stuff out of the corner.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, this is just such a fun matchup, man.
It really is. Ridley is not a good character, and Joker is a good character. So you always love seeing the niche matchup, these niche things happen in these situations. It's really fun to see. And both of these players, I'm not sure if they have played against each other in a tournament setting, but Dante is definitely showing some proficiency in this strange matchup that is Ridley, and it's really cool to see.
Yeah, 100%. What game does Joker come from? Because I know he was added like
Yes.
relatively recently.
Yeah, he was one of the DLC. He is from Persona 5.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yep.
And yeah, Ridley from the Metroid series, one of the main antagonists there.
Absolutely. Oh, just to get quite back.
Oh,
Oh,
good
man.
down air from
Good
Dante.
down air.
Yeah, gonna send him off there. Ridley being having such a massive hurt box, gonna die in that situation. But
Good
a down
grab.
throw bear.
Oh, love that. Ooh.
Looking for something. Oh, Hydra trying to get
So
something in that.
tense.
Yeah, that edge guard scenario is so crucial for Ridley to land, but not getting it there. Dash attack just barely missing as well. That would have been the stock, but Dante weaving around it very, very well. Ooh, good parry. Oh, wow. Parry into Rebel's guard. Dante's kind of feeling himself a little here. Now we are in another edge guard scenario, and that is going to be Dante's stock there. That reverse snare is so good at dealing with tether recoveries. Ooh, and now 56% on to Rydra's name here. This is looking good for Dante, but not doable for Rydra as well. Ooh, footstool, get out of that. That's a chase. Jump on him, just step on his head.
Right.
I love those animations. They're always silly.
100%. Yeah, I mean, these games, man, have just lasted the test of time. I remember playing like 6 years old, playing Super Smash Bros on the Wii.
Oh yeah, Brawl. Oof.
Oh, Brawl was
That's
just amazing.
some memories right there.
Absolutely.
Playing Subspace Emissary with friends and siblings. Oof.
Yeah,
that's the
absolutely.
stuff right
I was
there.
a Dark Pit main myself.
Ooh, okay. Hi-ya-ya in Brawl. I love that.
Yes. Oh
Ooh.
my goodness.
And Rydra.
Wow.
Unfortunate SD from Rydra trying to avoid that down air, though not making it to ledge with an air dodge. Dante putting Michigan up 10-9.
Love to see it
Yeah.
in that little Persona soundtrack to
Yep.
end the game. Oh.
I love that with like 3 or 4 of these the DLC characters, the highlight intros were like unique and like weird and
Yeah.
the way Joker like runs across the screen, that's the like
Very
one of the
unique to
endings-
him. Right, right.
And then like Sephiroth, he like walks into the screen. It's so cool.
So sick.
The design around Super Smash Brothers is really like no other fighting game can beat it. I think Sakurai put so much of his like soul into this game. I do love the design around Smash Bros. The competitive aspect can leave a bit to be desired, but I still love the game, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, from an outsider's perspective, I always look forward to when you guys are playing and I'm in
Yeah.
the lounge and I'll
Yep.
go and sit by Coach Jono over there and just spectate. And, you can feel, like, the intensity and the energy that these
Yeah.
players are giving to the game, man.
I do love how user-friendly Smash is in general. Like, picking up the game competitively can be a little tricky. However, watching the game can feel intuitive as like if they get hit hard, that's good for you. Like
Right. Yep.
it's good to it's really fun to watch. It's very
Very easy to
energetic.
follow.
It's very fast. That's what I
Yes.
really like about Ultimate. And the last iteration, Smash 4 for the Wii U, was a lot slower pace, and
Yeah.
everyone that got sent, if they got hit, it was just they're floating across the screen. It's like. Yeah, but in
Puts you to
Ultimate,
sleep.
Ultimate's everything's fast paced. Everything's going and going.
So technical.
Yeah. It's really fun to watch. It's fun to talk about. Fun to play. You know.
Yeah, love it. And what more can you ask from a game,
Exactly.
right? What more can you ask
All
from a
the
game?
boxes ticked. Everything
Yeah.
done and dusted. You know.
Yeah, none of those stupid power-ups.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we-
hate
I hate
items.
power-ups.
I hate having fun. Final Smashes, stupid.
Stupid.
Different stages other than like the 10 that are competitive, stupid. I hate those.
Yeah, Bridge of Eldon. Ugh.
Bleh.
Gross.
Icky. A Great Cave Offensive, the massive stage.
No, thank you.
Get that out of here.
Yeah. Who we got coming in here?
I'm not sure. I didn't. All right. We got
We got
Fair.
Fair coming
okay,
in.
Okay. Banjo and Kazooie, another DLC character. Banjo and Kazooie is a recent official tier list came out for the characters, compiling a bunch of different top players' inputs and
Yeah.
results and stuff like that. And Banjo and Kazooie was ranked, I do believe, bottom 10.
Wow.
Yeah, bottom 10 in, maybe not. Wait, no, I'm wrong. I'm completely wrong. I think it was a little higher than that, but he was definitely on the lower end of the tier list. So, and Joker was on the upper and top 15 character in the game. But a little interesting thing is Banjo does pretty well into Joker. That's just one of those niche matchups when you have 86 different characters. You get these weird interactions where a character that's on the bottom of the tier list does well against one that's on the top.
Right.
Not necessarily well, but
Yeah.
relatively well for a character like Banjo and Kazooie. And Fair being one of the really foremost Banjo and Kazooie players in the world really is definitely going to know a lot about this matchup, and we're going to be seeing it now as we are going to Hollow Bastion. And
Oh.
that is
Unsportsmanlike there.
Unsportsman. That's going to be a redo for Dante Latte.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen that happen. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
no,
lie.
that's normally that's definitely Dante Latte's muscle memory taking over, because Joker's neutrally that gun there is so good for just ticking on damage that at the
Right
start
off
of the,
rip,
yeah,
right,
right off
wow,
rip you start
wow.
the match and it's like an instantaneous 1%, like, and you can't really do that at the beginning of a crew battle because
Yeah.
yeah, that's disrespectful and not
100%.
but yeah, taking his own side and then doesn't really matter, just redo it again.
Here we go. Round
There
two.
we go.
Same matchup. Joker is taking off 2 stocks before we start
Fair
this game.
shielding. Fair's not getting hit by that again. A little bit of fun with the competitors. Great stuff
Love
from
it.
Fair. Ooh, okay, good. Oh, wow. That is one thing about Joker in these crew battle formats. He has to take those stocks initially, so that Arsene meter builds up faster, and as we saw, after getting hit one time, now he becomes such a powered up character. And
Right.
though Fair is playing a lot very well again around Arsene, and now it's already gone, and Dante Latte's at 87% off
Wow.
stage. Looking for that down smash. Fair not going to get it just yet, though. 52% to his name. This is looking quite well for Michigan State to even it up.
Look at
Down
that
throw it
grab.
up, tilt,
Oh my goodness.
and Arsene is on line again, though. This could be big for Dante Latte. Dash tag sending off stage, and now Fair has to get off ledge. And
Wow.
a Fair forward aerial coming out. Bop! There he goes.
Good work from MSU there, man.
Yep, fair.
Wow.
Evening it up. However, in this crew battle format now, Michigan.
The counter.
Yeah, Michigan has the counter pick
Right.
here. Yeah.
Right.
Michigan has the ability to look at their roster and say who does well against Banjo here, and normally that's so big against. That's so big against a character like Banjo and Kazooie, who is so volatile, does well into some characters, but most of the time not doing very well. And Michigan having players like Fox and like Min does quite well actually into Banjo, so those could be scary for Fair here as he has to go into these bad matchups.
Yeah, 100%. And we did see Min Min make an appearance
Okay.
earlier today, so that might be the matchup if that's what
All
you're
right.
alluding to.
Yeah.
But yeah, those edge holds that Banjo and Min Min have respectfully, just like you can just tell these players just have such crazy muscle memory and just experience playing the game. Like, it's so interesting to watch, and makes me want to put more hours into the game.
Dude, watching you guys play Rocket League is always like, I know if I picked up a controller and played a comp game, I would be toilet paper 2.
Yeah.
Like, that's my rank. I can't hit the ball if it's stationary. It's terrible. But watching you is some of the most hype I like get when cheering. It's so fun watching these other games happen.
Absolutely.
But
And we got Valorant coming on. And
true.
I played my own fair share of Valorant. I got up to gold.
Ooh, okay. Ooh, we got a professional player on the mic right here. Come on. Okay.
Got up to gold, baby. Seeing these guys, I mean, flick on the heads. Oh my gosh! I just know I would break
Valorant.
everything in front of me if I played against them.
my keyboard and monitor
keyboard, mouse
would know no wrath greater than my rage.
Yeah, absolutely. Banjo getting some good damage here on the edge hold right here.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
These ledge trap scenarios are so good for a trapper character like Banjo and Kazooie. Has these projectiles, has these long-lasting hitboxes that allow him to continue to like tack on damage, but Arrogance plays another character that was ranked quite high on the tier list, in this official tier list. Fox, such a strong character, has that reflector that deals so well against Banjo and Kazooie's projectiles. Ooh, looking for a downer, F smash, but jumping out of it is Fair, trying to escape, getting hit with an up smash afterwards, though a down B.
Wow, what a throw!
Great snipe from Fair, yeah.
Love that. Fox is looking pretty high on percentage here. He's got to play very patient. He's looking to get these cheeky shots in, get that extra damage before he has to unfortunately take that stock.
Exactly, yeah. You're just looking to tack on percent, and you can do that as Fox with these juggling scenarios. 74%, but landing with a Wonder Wing is Fair. Gonna send him off again, looking for something, and there, that is a red splat side B. That is untackable.
Good recovery.
Yeah, great job from Fair recognizing that scenario, but good drag down Fair from Arrogance. Good combo.
Oh my goodness.
That is one of the most satisfying combos to look at. That explosion into the punch. It hits so hard. It feels meaty. It's great. It's great to listen to, and it's
absolutely.
Awesome. That's why I love talking to him about Fair. He's always throwing out these big moves. He's throwing out these awesome options, and he's just tacking on percent. 54 and climbing is Arrogance. Now he's off stage looking for a side B. Is Fair trying to get something nasty going on, but not going to get it just yet. Using the down B to get off ledge, though, is Fair, and now 69% on Arrogance. This is definitely kill percent for Banjo moves.
Yeah, Fair just has so much control over these grenades. Like, he just knows exactly where they're going to be, and that's so unfortunate for Fair, though.
Yeah.
Gets a stock down.
Catching him jumping, and going to use that very good up air. That
this combo is dirty.
Up tilt.
Oh, my.
Yeah, there's not much you can do as the heavy bear, but there happened to.
Oh wow! Unfortunate, failed the recovery there.
That's tragic from Fair.
Yeah.
Unfortunate SD we're seeing here, but taking 2 stocks off of Arrogance and 1 off of Dante Latte did his job.
Yep.
So now we just need some other Michigan State players to continue to do theirs.
Yeah, 100%. Looking for a counter for Fox, and it's 7-6 in the Current game we got going on right now. Still up 1-0 in the series. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Yeah. This is definitely a game. Each game feels fast-paced, but every set is all mental fortitude, all power,
100%.
powering through it.
100%. Love it.
Yeah, great stuff from Arrogance, though, and yeah, just that Fox into Banjo is really tough for Banjo to deal with. That, but Fair definitely did know a lot to do about Fox using those side Bs off stage to hit him into the stage and be unable to do anything
Right.
about it. That's good timing from Fair and good matchup knowledge. However, Fox in almost every other aspect is so prominent and so strong. So it was
Right.
kind of just rush down Banjo and not really do much about it. But
Gotcha.
yeah, no, just fun to watch. And now, not sure who Michigan State sends in here. I'm guessing suspect. Yeah, no, yeah, yeah. It looks like suspect. I think. Yeah. It is going to be suspect Adam. Probably on the Kazuya. Might be playing Korin. Is a co-main, but I'm guessing Kazuya. Actually, that's a tough one. Min Min is not a great matchup for Kazuya, and it's fine for Korin. So we could be seeing a Korin from suspect, but I'm not. I don't know. I'm just a talking head. I just talk about the game.
Yeah.
I don't know. I barely play it. I play the second worst character in the game. I'm stupid. I just know how to
You like that fun?
talk. I like to have
I like to have fun. Come on.
I make everyone else not have fun because it's not fun to play against bad characters. However, I'm having a great time.
I love it.
Having a great time.
Absolutely love it. What was I gonna say? So how many mains does each player have on Smash?
Typically one.
Typically
it
one.
is typically one. That the most that you really see at like top level is 3. Like
Gotcha.
the absolute most. But like a good 90% of players, or
Just have.
like 85% of players is just one.
Gotcha.
Yeah. A lot of the times you can have a secondary to cover those bad matchups. Yeah, have that secondary to cover bad matchups. Case in point, Suspect, who is originally a Kazuya player, tends to struggle against those top-tier characters like Sonic and like Steve and Min Min and stuff like that. And Korin does quite well into those. So he picked up Korin and started doing quite well. And yeah,
Love it.
we are going to be seeing that Korin come out on the Town and City pick. Town and City has really close sides, so if you have a move that kills off of the side, it's going to be doing that much earlier. So this stage can be cheesy for some characters, but it's also quite large, so you have a lot of space to run around, a lot of room to work with, and a lot of space to really deal damage and wall out your opponent. And that is something that Korin does well, and we're seeing Suspect do it already. These sword moves coming out in spades. Good damage against Arrogance. Down smash, sending Arrogance off stage, looking for a side B. Is Suspect not going to get it just yet? These ledge trap scenarios are so scary. Looking for an F2. Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Suspect going for a nasty read. Trying to catch Arrogance slipping. Good up
Doesn't
air.
quite good edge hold from here.
Yeah.
Fox makes it down.
We're going to see an up air. Up air's just
Oh.
barely not going to miss. Fox is so falls so fast. It's so hard to juggle him. And Korin, you can't really say the same about her. Looking for it. Ooh, that could have been scary. You've got that Nair up smash, but not going to get it just yet is Arrogance. Suspect trying to keep a hold of this stock, but a risky
wow.
side B is going to have him lose it. And now Michigan State is down 5-7. Suspect trying to get this stock before he loses another own, and that side B should be it. That will. And now Michigan is up once again in this
6-5.
set. 6-5. Suspect with 2 stocks. Not sure who they send. I'm guessing Min Min. I'm guessing Min Squared or Prototype or another one of the names that he's had. I think Prototype is he's had a few names, but Ashton.
Right.
But we'll see. We will see what happens here. Yeah. How's the Rocket League season been going? I haven't.
Rocket League season's been doing great. Green
Yeah?
team is just so dominant, man. And white team has actually been getting a lot of really good results. And unfortunately, in this last tournament, we had it was Swiss, so you have to win
Yes,
three
yeah.
before you lose three.
Yep.
And unfortunately, we ended up matching against each other. So
Oh, tragic.
it's just so tragic. And then
that's so unfortunate.
yep, Green ended up going into playoffs and having some pretty good results though
Yeah.
from both teams. Both are looking to improve, and there's a lot of talent. A lot of talent.
Yeah,
Looking
that's all.
great.
I do know that about the state team. I think one of the greatest memories of Michigan State for me in general was last year we went to the Big Ten Conference
Yeah.
in Ohio. Cheering in the game of Michigan State versus Ohio was like some of the loudest and most hype I have ever been in my entire life.
Right.
That was an electric game.
Oh,
it was
man.
so awesome. But we will be seeing Psyche come out on the Peach.
Is that Princess Peach?
That is Princess
What?
Peach. Uh-huh.
Oh, get a little emote in there.
Yeah,
oh,
come
I
on.
love it.
Come on. Princess Peach, though, little fact about Psyche, I actually went to high school with this player.
Really?
So, and I'm pretty sure Psyche is the player I have played against most in the entire game. So I know a lot about his play style and a lot about his game plan. So this should be fun to watch. And already we're seeing him up on Suspect right now. Peach.
Oh.
Such a great character on Final Destination. Can threaten so much space with that floating and with these aerials. And with that turnip is such a strong move. Suspect looking for something big with
Bringing
that
out
SNS
Toad
though.
here.
Yeah, down to, ooh, getting his Stitch Face,
Wow.
and that is going to kill. Just so you know, that turnip, that down B, plucks the plant out of the ground, and depending on the face that the turnip has different effects, does different damage and knockback.
Ah.
And the one that Psyche had just pulled to kill is actually the best turnip you can pull.
Wow.
So very,
So a little bit of luck involved there, eh?
yeah, there is a little bit of luck involved with Peach here. Peach, even without turnip, is such a strong character. That just adds a little extra. So
Good combo from MSU here. Suspect really giving Peach the business. Oh my goodness.
looking for
Good up
and,
smash.
wow,
God, love
baited
it.
that air dodge. Great punish from Suspect. Ooh, could have been a big combo for Peach. These forward airs are coming out, and ledge trapping as well. Good grab from
Wow.
Psyche, sending
Good combo from
Suspect
Peach
off. Psyche and Suspect, a little bit of alliteration.
there.
Didn't even think about that. Ooh, now Psyche is the one in the ledge trapping scenario. And that, yeah, no,
Yeah.
Psyche is just walling out Suspect right now. Just there's a lot you can do. Down tilt forward air, gonna send off again, looking for a Toad. Psyche trying to end it right then and there. 136 on Suspect. It could still be ending here. And that back air in the corner is so threatening.
Wow,
but
great damage from Suspect right there.
no jump. Ooh, going to ledge, looking for this forward smash, and
Wow,
that's
he
gonna go
gets
through.
it!
Yes. Going
What
through
a
the
move,
shield.
man.
Yeah, great move that Horn has. Ooh,
Oh.
good bait from Psyche. Gonna bear Suspect out of the side B. Now, and again, we're in a ledge trapping scenario. Ooh, and the side B in neutral,
Great
going to
move.
get bring it back for Suspect. 150%. We're
This
gonna
could
seeing
be it.
forward throw, and the
Wow.
turnip snipe. Not gonna kill
Keep
just
it-
yet.
Oh,
Another
my
one.
gosh. Coming out the
Psyche.
woodwork.
Wow,
Wow.
two kills with turnip. That is a rarity to see.
Wow.
And great stuff from Psyche, and great stuff from Suspect, taking 3 stocks of his own. Now,
Bring it down to the final
Wow.
player for
yeah,
MSU here.
Michigan State on their final player, 3-4 right now, and I do believe it is Echo Fire Diego on the Ness. Ness, such a good character online, online specifically. Offline, he's mid. He's fine. He's pretty good. Online though,
Online. He's a
You-
demon.
it is a different. I'm telling you, bro. I am telling you. It's rough out there. It's rough. It's rough out there for us humble low tier players.
I love it.
But yeah, no. I do believe Ness does quite well into Peach as well. I used to play Ness actually, so I would watch a lot of Ness versus Peach VODs to get good against Psyche.
Right, right.
So I know this matchup quite well. We will see if Echo Fire knows this matchup. He probably knows it better than me. He definitely knows it better. Definitely knows it better than me. He's like leagues exponentially, exquisitely better than me at Ness. But yeah, we'll see if Psyche can bring out the old scrolls that I've given him. I'm gonna send this VOD to Psyche, and I'll warn him that I'm the reason if he does well here.
100%. We got Ness Peach here. Let's see, 4-3 for Michigan.
Yeah, going to
Really
Pokemon
tight
Stadium.
matchup.
Yes, this is such a close game. Great stuff from both teams already.
Yeah, absolutely. Both games have been within one stock.
Yeah.
Pretty much the entire time.
Yeah, that's true. And last one going to the last player, last stock. Michigan hoping to bring it to a game 3 here, but Michigan State hoping to go to bed after this game.
Yep, same here. Same here.
Ooh,
Oh my
good
goodness,
float
good.
usage from Psyche.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, a
Look at
back
that
air into a
fireball.
side B. And Psyche is now just floating
Neck
around
and
in
neck
this
right here. Oh!
corner scenario. Ooh, air dodge from Psyche, almost risky, but no punish. And trying to get off the ledge is Psyche. Now he is the one in the driver's seat, and Echo Fire's in the corner. We are back to now. Echo Fire has stage control again. This is just a back and forth game, and the up smash trying to come out and end it there. Echo Fire not landing it just yet.
dodging.
84%. Ooh,
Wow.
they are weaving, ducking and weaving, bobbing, and that back throw should be it. Yep. Peach is like the 7th lightest character in the game. She is a very, very light character, and that back throw is the strongest in the game. So
Wow. Yep.
definitely going to kill. And now we have Echo
Tied up, baby.
tied up. Last player, 3 stocks each. Echo Fire versus Link. We got AK1. Forgot the numbers.
160 or what?
160. Yeah, AK160. We think Link. We're thinking Lincoln. Me during the Civil War. Thinking Lincoln.
Shout out.
Shout out. Shout out. Rip.
The goat.
Gone too soon. Gone too
Gone
soon.
too soon, for real.
That's what I'm saying.
100%.
But, yeah, no. Ness. I don't know about like how Ness does into the rest of their team, because they have Link, Byleth, and Min Min in the back right now. So those are all characters that can wall out Ness, and that is where he struggles. He's kind of a stubby character. He lacks range, and he lacks an ability to get in. And those characters that have those swords or those long range moves can definitely wall out Ness. But Echo Fire, being so proficient in character, has learned ways to weave around these characters, and immediately see a double jump cancel side B, taking on a little percent. But AK-160 is the one we will be seeing, and we're looking for a little bit of a juggle scenario here. And now AK, ooh, good air dodge from AK. Oh, getting the Sonic music as well. Come on, come on.
I'm jamming out
Oh
here.
yeah. Oh, I love this song so much. But yeah, no, this is looking like an Echo Fire centric game right now. It's just putting on constant pressure.
Absolutely.
AK in disadvantage, it seems, almost the entire game.
Oh, look at that combo. Oh,
Ooh,
oh
and
my
up B.
goodness.
Oh, looking for the up air, not gonna get it just yet. Ooh, almost a big combo from AK-160 as well. Love it.
Oh, wow. Good hit from Link there.
Yeah.
So much projectiles just coming
Yes.
at.
Yeah, those 3 projectiles mixing up between them into the massive sword that Link has is
Right.
so
much damage.
scary. And yeah, Link does so much damage as well. But, ooh,
Look
AK
at
going a
that.
little low. Gonna get punished by Echo Fire. 85% to his name, though. That is definitely nothing to sniff at. And as he's now in a disadvantageous scenario, this could be bad for Echo Fire, but makes it back to center stage.
Oh,
Not getting the up smash. That shield looking like a Skittle right now. Very low.
Ooh.
Wow,
He
yeah.
just phased through
Yeah,
that?
he air dodge, pressing the shield button in the air, went through it, air dodge.
Wow. Love it.
Yeah. Avoiding that. Yeah, it was a really good air dodge as well. Good recognition from
Yeah.
Echo Fire. Ooh, going under the boomerang. Echo Fire there, getting a forward air, sending AK into another disadvantageous scenario.
Echo
Air dodging
Fire
the
putting
ledge.
on an absolute clinic against Link right now.
Yeah,
oh my
this is.
goodness.
Oh my
Oh!
goodness! Looking for a massive punish, trying to read an air or a spot dodge or something
He's
like
trying
that.
to end this battle right now.
Yeah,
he
this
does
is-
no funny business from Echo Fire over
No,
here.
Echo Fire. Ooh, and using his own bomb against him. Ooh, and trying to get the reverse up B. The
What a
last hit just not hitting.
Wow.
Like, AK could have gotten that stock
MSU
there.
up 1 stock, just about right now.
Yeah, almost an entire stock.
Yeah.
Ooh, great DI from Echo Fire, not dying there, but good
Oh
pressure.
my
A
goodness.
reversal. Good recovery from AK 160 though. It's gonna be a bounce. 130 for each of these players. This is any hit is gonna do it, and a run up
Could be
grab
right
into
here.
a back
Oh,
throw. How
wow,
can
he's
it-
still alive.
Good DI from AK as well.
Wow. Just hugging that perimeter.
Great, good parry
Wow.
from Echo Fire, but this is going to be an up throw, and that is going to be
Wow.
Echo Fire's first stock gone. 150 though on AK 160. This is not what you want to see if you are Michigan. And then back here to call out
Wow.
the jump. That is an
Of-
entire stock lead
One
for Michigan
stock.
State.
Left for U of M.
Michigan is on their set stock right now. Can AK 160 pull it out for the Wolverines, or are the Spartans going to prove why they are one of the best teams in the country?
You almost slipped up there.
I did. I was going
to. I love it.
Ooh, blowing up that bomb with the PK fire. Now we're seeing this slower game. Ooh, that up tilt just barely missing. Into a forward air. Now AK
Good
160 is
combos
off
from
stage
Echo
again.
Fire.
And now
Goodness.
AK seems to have been in disadvantage almost this entire game. He is absolutely cooking
Making
right
a little
now.
comeback, but I mean, Ness is just putting it on him.
So much percent being tagged on to AK 160 and a double jump cancel
Ooh.
side B into
So
a forward air.
close.
That is no jump for AK
Whoa.
160, and that
What
is
a
going to
game.
be Michigan State 2-0
Bring it home, baby.
over University of Michigan. Well done. Great stuff from
What an
the Spartans.
intense matchup.
Great.
From both of these teams.
Well
Great-
done,
Yeah,
well
well
done.
done from both sides. I mean, just so tight. Every single matchup.
Yeah, that was
God.
so. I love games like that where it's just down to the wire, down to and it's close. Both
Yeah,
they-
you don't like a blowout.
Oh yeah,
Who
come on!
wants a
Like
blowout?
that's not fun for anyone. The people that are winning, it's just like who cares? And the
Yeah.
people that are losing, is just like
Start
just
messing
feels
around.
Like terrible.
and-
It feels
yeah,
terrible.
Yeah.
But these close games where both the players are just locked in, it's so I love it.
Electric.
Love it.
Electric gameplay from
Abs-
both sides.
Yep, absolutely incredible
Love to
stuff.
see it.
Well done on the comms, not being a Smash player yourself. Good.
Hey, I'm gonna learn.
Yeah,
I'm gonna teach
100%.
myself, and I'll be back. Hopefully.
Maybe I'll commentate a Rocket League match one of these times. Hey. Alrighty, so we are going to be going to a break now. My name is Zamo,
I am Maxwell.
and we will be back with Valorant after a short break.
Catch you later.
Hello and welcome back. We join the game. This is game number 1, Michigan State versus Syracuse. Also, we can hear the Smash audio, by the way. And 10-10. So we're hopping in the middle of this match, right? Smash started, or Smash went into the beginning of this match, but we're hopping in 10-10 map 1.
Yep. And just for a little update, we were 8-4 at the half, but unfortunately Syracuse started building up some momentum, and now it is back up tied to 10-10. So it is up to MSU, who are struggling in this round, to build some momentum and see if they can take the map.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll
We did have that lead on that defensive half, but not doing so well on our own attacking half here.
Yeah, just not clicking offensively. But, I mean, knowing MSU, if they can start hitting their shots, I mean, it always happens later in the map.
30
Yeah.
seconds left.
Just they start turning on their shots, and then nothing can stop them at that point.
The videos and audio is desynced, by the way.
Last player
In this
standing.
position by Illogical, he's gonna have to make a move. Spotted out and taken out by Pretz, and that is 11th round for Syracuse, finally taking the lead from Michigan State. And in a dire situation, desperation's going to be going here. So we're gonna see. Looks like they're gonna wait for Jono to get over so they can get the ultimate from Jet. A flawless round from Syracuse and a tough loss for MSU, needing something,
I got your backs.
just anything to get their momentum back.
Yeah, absolutely. Big fan of the name Jono, as that is my name as well. So I remember talking with some of the Seekers guys, and they said Jono, and I was like, yeah, what? And they're like, oh, one of our players says the same name. And I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool. But Michigan State looking to take it back here. TTV, it slammed, hit ranked 1 twice this act already. Once was a couple days ago. So phenomenal player, as it the whole Michigan State team is.
Expected.
Absolutely, he's a ranked warrior. I'll tell you that for sure.
We're gonna see a lot of early pressure coming in on A side as util is exchanged, information is found, but not much action taken upon that as both teams slowly start decelerating. Gonna see the op angle not getting spotted out, so there is still the risk of the op, but Illogical hitting his shot right there. And that's gonna be an early pick and the op down. Illogical getting aggressive, but taken out, punished by Pretz. And Pretz found a second, but Moonro and Slam taking out the 2 initiators, and now advantage going to MSU. And the last 2 players of Syracuse slowly making their way through spawn, looking to go through CT and possibly flood out, but with the lack of util being able to go through, they have to clear this manually as they walk out onto site. Not spotting out Slam, finds one, cannot find the second.
Hayabusa gets the kill through that box there as well.
Spike is tapped.
Fakes the touch. He could have got it. Nobody peeked.
MSU calling the bluff.
Great call from MSU. Tied up 11-11. Both teams have used their timeouts in this half. They're just going to have to lock in. We hit tab to take a look at this economy here.
Yep. And slammed at the top of the leaderboard.
21-16.
And Moonro with a slow game, but still getting impact with those smokes, with that utility, getting 11 assists.
Jono does have the op again, but partial armor's coming out from MSU. MSU really needs this round win for their economy here. Syracuse on a little bit better terms.
Also, Breadloaf, not a new player, but a renamed player once again,
Yes.
starting from Ice Bear, and he switches name to, what was it again?
Love Story.
Love
Ice Bear,
Story.
Love Story, now Bread Love.
Does not like sticking to one name, makes it hard for us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Spike drop.
We're seeing the deceleration, and it looks like they're going to go for something very similar. Op
Spotted
is
at
spotted,
least
but
two.
not the other 2 initiators. And I don't know if MSU's aware. Silvold is going to be invested. Spotted one. One is hit by the Silvold. And Illogical, how did he get behind him?
Yeah, they think there's a smoke out and they just walk through the smokes.
And a perfect timing gives them another even better situation from last round with a 4v2 with the same players. And again, they have no util to help them get onto site. They're gonna have to just dry swing in with little information. All 4 players, oh, and there goes a logical TP
Yeah.
going into.
Didn't go the way he wanted to, I think. So
But yeah, they're gonna have to dry peek in. They have no idea where these players are, and they have to slowly clear. But it looks like they're starting to figure out exactly where the MSU players are. But time not on their side.
I must wait a moment.
Spike is being stuck, but not able to be held as the Astra gravity is gonna take him off. Spike is being stuck. Illogical
oh,
finds
Logical
it.
gets it through the smoke,
And
and MSU takes the round. Now they have they have good eco. They'll be able to full buy full armor going into this next round here for match point. What if you're the team here, what is your call for the strategy?
MSU, I mean, this is all going to be up to IGL what kind of read he has on their team. And I mean, right now it's not looking good considering there's 4 players towards Syracuse. But the one thing you have to be certain of is because Syracuse is on a lighter buy, they're even though they have to force, they're most likely going to be on a half, maybe a partial buy. They're going to try and group up somewhere a little bit more.
Illogical using that ultimate to scout this site.
You want to
Doesn't
fight it?
see anybody. The Astro Wall does come down.
They have to be aware of this flank, that fast flank coming in. But they are.
Munro
Munro
picks it
finds
up.
Jono.
Fake teleport. Cutting through.
Stomp finds Breadloaf.
And are they aware of the second one? They are now, as a trip is broken, and he's just gonna hold, fake that he's going back, and just gonna try and hold that flank temporarily.
They do get
And
Flash
Illogical
comes
just
out.
has a fight all on his own on site, try and see if he can find any value. Spotted out, TP's away.
picks up 2, 1 straight through the smoke.
Have to be careful of that flank, but it is spotted out, and now last one, sticking Spike, doing anything he can, but it is not there as Moby gets the last pick, and MSU takes the first map. A little scary,
Yes,
scary in the second
absolutely.
half, but I mean they made a comeback. They started figuring out what it was that Syracuse wanted to do on the defensive half, and then they finally capitalized, getting 3 consecutive rounds.
Yeah, absolutely. Great play from MSU to finally finish it out. Like you said, having a big lead early. Ended up actually losing that lead. They did cede the lead for 1 round in this game, but then clutched it back. Slammed and Illogical both going crazy. 22 and 16, 22 and 13. Phenomenal plays. Look at that. 6 first bloods from Slammed. Very confident in his ability to peak and take those aggressive fights, but still get those kills.
Yep. And I mean, if you guys at home check the leaderboards for yourself, you will see Slammed at the top of it
Yes.
as a Clove player, which also tells you that he's really aggressive naturally,
That's true.
which probably helps with his confidence in those first bloods with those aggressive first takes. And I mean, we saw it here in this match.
Yes.
And hopefully we'll keep seeing it because, I mean, me personally, I really love those aggressive plays. Those ones that really make you, test your aim, test your aggressiveness.
Yeah, it's really nice. A lot of these games, especially Valorant, comes down to your confidence, right? Are you able to swing that 1v1 and know you're going to hit that headshot, right? Sometimes you have to have, you need your top fraggers to really kind of come out like you're a wide receiver in football, where you just need to swing out and you need to hit that headshot. You need to have unrivaled confidence, even to the point of arrogance. And these players just are very confident in themselves. They know that they can hit these shots. They know that they can take these angles and win when they need to.
Yep. And like we said, Slammed hit rank 1 Radiant. We have a bunch of others around that similar level.
Yes.
We're all really talented mechanically. So now it's just seeing if they can put that to use against these other teams, if they can, play both with their skill and also with their mechanics to outplay the other team. And oftentimes it is the mechanics that come out on top.
Yes, absolutely. Do we have the next map available? We don't know yet. That is fair. But I believe they're going to take a quick 2-3 minute break, and then we'll be right back with more information on game number 2.
And we are back, and we are going into Haven. This is going to be MSU's map pick, and we're going to see what they bring out. It's going to be the usual comp from MSU, the safe and secure, and it looks like it's going to be an exact copy from Syracuse, so it's going to be a test of skill more than anything. This feels like an Ascent game, I'd say. So we'll see how skilled these guys are with these comps. Who can make the least amount of mistakes in this mirror matchup? And I mean, we saw Slammed putting on some major numbers on that Sova last game, getting 6 first bloods. So we'll have to see if he can continue that. Illogical playing the Jet. Yeah, Slam taking a step back from that duelist role, going into the initiator, and we're gonna see Illogical instead coming in on duelist, and we'll see how effective that truly is. And Owen stalling the pick to draw time, I guess. Or maybe he's gonna bring out something interesting at the very last second. Like a chamber would be funny. And locks are gonna be coming in, as the game will auto lock Owen on that Omen, most likely. Yep, it is going to auto-log, and we are going to get into Haven. Either that, or we're going to get a tech pause immediately, so. And the mirror matchup is secured. We are going into Haven, and we'll see who has the better technical skill with this comp, who can hit their shots, and who can make less mistakes. Are getting in.
Back into map number 2 on Haven. The unique 3-sided map. I like that each round map has kind of like a quirk.
Well, I mean, there's 2 3-sided maps.
Well, now, yeah, I suppose. That's fair.
Originally, it was very
original,
unique.
yeah.
And now it's just if you can hold the specific choke points, because
Yes.
everything's like very easy to hold, but there's too many of them.
Yeah, yep, exactly.
So it's really the question of who can figure out how to hold it with the least amount of actual attention. Yep, and we're getting a mirror matchup from both teams, so
Both
it
teams
will be
figuring out the comp that's played on this map.
basically this is going to be an Ascent game.
Yeah, fair.
Scanning ahead.
And MSU just looking to make a lot of noise on A site. Will it draw rotates as Syracuse shifted
have the
all
spike.
their players towards C, expecting a C slam, but they're slowly rotating out towards mid.
Pushing up. 3 push mid is crazy weird.
4 push mid.
Oh yeah, with the Jet there as well. Didn't see her sneaking out of garage.
Yep. And it's going to be on Moby to find all 4 of these before they get crunched. Finding maybe
Is the Jet
1,
gonna
2
Peek
would be
that angle.
either 1 and
Oh,
live, or find 2 and
timing.
die. Either one would work as
Oh
an
my
advantage.
gosh.
Wire.
Getting the timing. Finds
He
2.
does.
1 more there. He knows there's 1 more there. And he's just going to play it safe, play time.
They do have Spike planted on site there as well.
And after some whiffs, hits the shot. Last 2 players are in CT. 1 taken out, flooding out. And now last one
Hayabusa's
just
the only
hiding in
one
the
left.
Finds a right click. And still stuck in that smoke. Trying to find timing. Spam comes down 1 HP. Has to find something, but not being given by MSU. And it is going to be the round. MSU survives with 3. And an amazing hold by Moby on the flank. Catching off those lurk timings.
Yeah, that was a great play from Moby, just hiding behind, and the timing was almost really bad, and then he like happened to turn around, and just timing ended up working out where he caught 2 of them and caused the 3rd one to stall long enough for one of the other MSU players to rotate and make the kill.
Well, that's why he played back. That's why after he got those first 2, he knew the 3rd one was there,
Yep.
but he also knew if he tried to fight that, that could take away so much pressure.
Correct. And he
'cause-
was already low on ammo in the clip there as well.
Yep. And more than that, it's just now the attention's on him. He can't go forward anymore.
Yep.
And that led to the crunch. But we're gonna see another a little bit of aggression towards A, but it was all just a feint as Syracuse baits it, takes the bait.
They're over-rotating really hard. Look at this 5-man collapse onto A. If MSU had any idea, they would be sprinting down C right now. all 5 players on that A site for Syracuse, even though MSU's not there at all.
And it's these kind of fakes, the ones that get everyone, make
Yeah.
sites so open.
It's and as MSU, you're feeling like, oh, it's a trap. They're sitting right behind the next corner, the one that we didn't scout. But no, actually, they're all in Narnia.
Me personally, when I see these on like VOD reviews, it makes me really giddy because
Yep.
it means your fake was so good, no one suspected a thing.
Correct.
They committed everyone.
Lots of util coming out here from Syracuse.
And that
The
blind.
blind. Hit 3. Breadloaf gets 2. But
Oh.
he's getting rushed out. Slammed. Headshot with the pistol.
Remaining.
Classics hitting them a bit hard, finds 2, but Illogical cleans house.
With that Vandal round 2 buy from Illogical there as
Trust
well.
me.
Let's
I
take a look
believe-
at the eco here.
And I believe some of MSU's players had pistols coming in, Sheriffs and Ghosts, so that will help.
Hit tab. Yeah, look at that. 4 kills coming out from Breadloaf. A bunch of those coming in that spamming through that smoker. You saw, blinded so many people and they were just fumbling around in that Cherokee swung.
Only 1 assist though, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But Moby had 5,000, but he buys a Vandal, and we're gonna see
Scanning ahead.
so much firepower coming from MSU, and that
Oh,
dart
it
is
does
so
scan out
good.
Jono in that corridor there.
And it's just gonna force a lot of pressure, forcing the Syracuse players back, and they're gonna re-explore sewer. And MSU might be curious about it.
Camera taken out.
Cameras taken out in garage. Pressure taken out as
Breadloaf gets 2. Trades for a Phantom. I think he wants the Vandal though. Oh, gets dinked by Stomp.
and that is the Vandal moment.
Yes.
Until you get sprayed down, or until you hit 3 body shots instead of the Phantom.
Yep. Although I think at that range, Phantom still would have won that. I just didn't get it off. Stomp does see 2. Ends up running out. Using the util to stall, but a lot of MSU flooding out onto site. Illogical. Dashing here. Oh, Stomp with the
my.
Oh my gosh, Stomp gets 4K.
Down
Is he gonna get the ace? No. Shut down. Moby's the last one alive.
And Breadloaf giving a nice shot.
enemy remaining.
Oh my!
What a shot from
And
Moby.
now a 1v1 Cypher main battle.
I have retrieved
The spike not down yet, but it is going to go down as Syracuse Cypher
planted the spike.
Just sitting
hovering.
back.
hovering right outside CT, slowly making his approach. Any idea?
Oh,
my!
the timing is so. Moby's getting so lucky with these timings, man.
And what-
Hayabusa, I feel so bad for, right? You just
Yeah.
check just enough of that angle, but not committal. And
But even more than that, I feel bad for Stomp getting
Yes.
4 in that round,
And still
nearly
losing.
securing it, and then Moby able to secure the 3v1.
yeah, half a second away from that ace, not quite getting it, and then the team falling down around you is not gotta feel good. But they're on. Look at that. They lost their full buy round as well, so they're on a save round, full eco. 4 sheriffs and the judge, or not the judge, the Bucky there.
That Bucky is a scary thing. That so dart is not gonna scan Jono. But
Oh, he gets 1. Pretz gets 1. You'll take that, right? Sheriff for the Vandal. That's a trade you'll take any day. You know,
spotted
there's
a
one more
logical,
there.
sees the gun.
Does he have the time? Does Muno know? Oh, he does get 2! Jono goes sicko mode with the Sheriff.
What a shot.
2v2, although the health advantage is on Syracuse's side. And oh, look at all that oh, nice shot onto the camera there. I don't know if he saw it before. Oh, it's
Should hear the trip. Does he not hear the trip?
One enemy
just ran right
remaining.
through.
Doesn't
Oh.
care. He does not care. He'll just kill the Cypher instead.
Yeah.
Why worry about a trip when you can just take out the Cypher himself?
It's all on Owen on the Omen here.
He does have his blind, and he's about to get his smoke. Not spotted out yet, so he could be anywhere as MSU has no
Sheriff,
control
yeah.
yet. But Illogical holding the angle. Sees
they
him.
see
The
the
blind's going to come out.
shoulder.
But
Oh, but illogical. Even blinded gets the shot there, but Moonrow had his back. Or sorry, slammed had his back there as well.
and right there is what you call a PC check.
Yes.
Full blind, but blinds are cosmetics, just like stuns, I'd say.
That's fair. Jono buying the op here. Interesting choice. Op and half armor.
Oh, we saw how effective he was last map. Well, unfortunately, the fans couldn't, but he was getting a lot of early
Yes.
picks, getting those tight angles, finding these sneaky picks
You're
as
seeing
MSU
the
tried to
hold.
load
A
up.
short with the op. That is one
Yeah.
of the choices of all time.
He has been taking A short control a lot. And now
Yeah.
he's just going to increase his firepower. I mean, last round he did get 2 with the Sheriff, so I mean, I guess you can just never doubt it.
Is he going to push up and peek with this? He is.
Op angle.
Oh,
take
and
it
he
out
gets
by
taken
Muno.
out. $5 grand thrown away.
And the teammate is also taken out as Pretz.
Moby still picks it up. Okay, that awkward fight there, but Michigan State comes away with the win.
And now he's just going to stand back to back with the other Cypher. Checks the wrong angle, and Moby finds a second, and Hayabusa taken out. Stomp just has to
is
save.
just gonna save. I talked to the players after game one, you know, ribbing them a little bit, just saying, hey, you know, you had me scared for a bit. You know, we were down for one round, and they were like, yeah, we were getting warmed up. That was their map pick. We're going on to our map pick. We're not worried at all. We're feeling confident heading to this map number 2, and it's definitely showing early here.
Yep, and confidence is definitely key, and I feel like that has been the story for MSU's Valorant team, just building confidence throughout the game.
Yep.
I mean, it seems like they don't like warming up beforehand.
They were warming up today. It's just, yeah, it's something about that map specifically and playing against. Oh, and he gets the headshot there.
And then takes some fall damage.
Okay, had me scared for. We only had 49 health, but it won't take that 50, so he should be good heading into this round. Just gotta buy that armor again, but had to anyway. So this puts Syracuse back on an econ round. MSU full buy, pockets full of gold, but Syracuse here. Stinger, classic, some sheriffs.
Now the big question is, how is Jonah going to get that ultimate online? He has to find an orb or an early pick if he wants to get his knives online. But MSU has been doing such a good job fighting for the space,
Getting
putting
that
pressure.
dart off.
And you can still see the hesitation on Syracuse, not able to get pressure on A main no matter how much they try. They even inserted an op, but still could not find space.
Yeah.
And you can see how much hesitance is going on with Syracuse. How much respect they're giving MSU. They're not even nearby, but they're still respecting it so much. And MSU is just going to regroup and try and hit C. Slowly walking up long.
Not
No
ready yet.
info there.
Spike dropped. Not ready yet.
And only one, I guess 2 players are nearby able to respond to this, but more than likely they're going to back away. Sovold is committed. Is it going to find anything? No, it's not. Oh, just not able to find anything. And it looks like Syracuse are going to try and flood out off the smoke.
Oh, Logical gets taken out by Pretz, but Breadloaf cleans up 2 more. Make it 3, make it 4. Can he get the ace?
Sees the 5th.
Oh, this blind headshot through the wall by the sheriff from Stomp.
Well, you remember last time this happened on Syracuse's end.
Yeah, this is true. Stomp has it in him. 9 HP though. Gonna let this try to regen, but slam swings with the shorty and takes down Stomp.
Yep. And right now, it has just been a one-man game for Breadloaf. 7 kills, or 12 kills and 4 deaths. I mean, this is a one-man show, I'd say.
Yeah, Breadloaf go in sicko mode in this game, feeling himself here. We like to see it, spreading that love around. You know, last game it was Logical and Slammed that were top on the leaderboards. Now it's Breadloaf and Moby. Moonrow consistently getting those plants down, getting that support that he's so known for.
So we just calling him Shroud?
Out of my way.
Basically.
The Shroud of the team?
Oh, Op takes out the drone,
Oh
but Slam
my!
stinks Jono. Oh,
That op has been rendered useless this game.
Illogical dashes in, taken out by Owen though.
And 3 players
slow
are
to
already
push.
here. 4th started rotating off, but started having some second guesses, which might prove correct.
Yeah, Syracuse still has the Cypher util on A,
Cage triggered.
but they're still
Cage triggered.
1 on C and 2 hovering between C and B.
Where is everyone?
And Moby's gonna go A. Let's figure out where we need to go. And the answer is probably sprint to A with that Cypher backing out. He does have the trips, he does have the cam. But we take the cam out. Gonna get close, he's gonna see the trips here. Should be in range to see him right now, am I crazy?
He definitely sees it, but he's playing right behind it. If he breaks it,
Up, and now it doesn't matter, now it's gone. Steps in the smoke for the dart. Syracuse using that ultimate, not getting much for it. Breach ultimate comes out, does get slammed, but Moby's there to cover it up. Oh, the secondary stun to get the player. Oh, and Breadloaf picks one up. Yeah, goes for the other guy, gets a random stray headshot. It'd be like that sometimes. Owen, last one alive for Syracuse. Is he going to be able to do the 1v2 here? And the answer is no.
Moonro able to hit his shots when he needs to.
Absolutely.
But I guess he likes to choose to support the team instead of kills himself.
Yes.
Selfless players always needed.
He's only 2 and 3, right? But providing a ton of value for this team. This team's up 7-0. That's a timeout there from Syracuse. Just trying to catch their breath, right?
Definitely. I mean, right now, nothing's been working out. They try and take A pressure. It's been getting shut out by just constant pressure by MSU,
Yeah.
which they've been doing really good as of recent for their games. And then whenever they have the op, it just gets one tap. They hold.
Yes, the
they've been
op being
playing so
one tap
well around
twice
that.
by different players is so unfortunate for Jono. Like, you buy that op, you commit. Like, I'm feeling myself. This is where I dig in my heels and say, we're holding the space. I'm getting a kill or two to making this absolutely worth it. And both times dink and it's done.
Yep. Just unfortunate pressure by MSU hitting those perfect headshots. And I mean, one thing that I've been really noticing is illogical on that duelist instead of slammed.
Yes.
Normally slammed has been duelist, but we also know that slammed has been taking up a little more of an IGL role on
Yes.
the team, which likely means that he's trying to move away from the duelist and play a little more support while still focusing on his aim plays.
Yeah, it was actually during tryouts. Illogical just told coach, like, hey, man, I'm really feeling myself on the duelist. That's the role that I want to play the most. Can you let me try out on that role as well? Ended up performing really well in tryouts. And coach ended up putting him on that role and shuffling some stuff around, right?
Yep. And I mean, right now it's looking really good. We're 7-0 on our own map pick. I mean, that just shows you how effective it is, even on, especially on the maps that we favor,
Yes.
where we have so much practice on.
Well, and Abyss was a map that we were comfortable with before, so they picked it out. But Syracuse definitely had the strats ready to roll for that.
It might be partially because we switched to Yoru instead. I don't believe we used Yoru before.
We would use the Yoru last semester to clear a lot of those sites there.
True, you aren't wrong. But Yoru has been going into the meadow, and
That's fair.
I mean, I know one thing. My team basically exclusively uses Yoru,
Okay. I love playing Yoru myself. He's just so fun to.
but he's been getting such an
Fly
increased
around with.
role in esports in the VCT scene. I mean, you see Sentinel's been abusing it. You see
Yep.
G2 using it. The two teams that went from in Americas all the way over.
Look at how much space Michigan State has cleared out on A. They have plant down and had to really barely use any util. Syracuse, though, does have all of their util besides the Cypher there as well.
I think this is an example of the pressure that MSU has been putting on that A side, where they're kind of not even considering contesting it anymore, where they're likely more wanting to play retake. And right now it's
Going
working
in.
pretty well.
Getting 2 picks, but
2v2.
traded back.
Only sheriffs in hand, stomp low. Gonna try and double swing. The dart timing,
But Moby and Breadloaf able to clean them up.
just not able to save Slammed, who had
Yes,
his
Sam util out, swinging into, as the opponents swing out towards him. Not a moment that you really want to see if you're that player. You just go, oh no, wish I had my gun out. But Michigan State, no problem buying those credits. Okay, op out for Jono again. Let's see if we can take a look at this op here and see if it gets more than one tapped.
Well,
It's gonna
he
go A
does-
short again.
Yep. I mean, when MSU keeps putting down that deep A long smoke, it makes it
Yes.
so hard for them to try and op long. And it looks like they're gonna go for it. He might try and cross fast, but so much pressure, it makes it so hard. And look, now they have
Walking
to. If he
up.
wants to get value out of this op, he has to swing through the smoke.
Is he going to? Lots of util being used.
Looks
to
like
clear
it.
out.
Gets gonna get one. 3 picks early. 4th.
Oh my gosh.
Strike down
Michigan
A.
State just down to Moby. Whole team just got put in a blender.
I don't think they were expecting that pressure. And now last one spotted out by the Sova drone, hold by 2 players.
He just doesn't move.
And Jono just playing back because he does not want to lose that off. They want to minimize their gun loss. They are in desperation mode. And it's just going to be Moby trying to see if he can pick up anything.
Yeah. They have the econ to really just try to force this and
Cage triggered.
do something crazy, so.
And right now, if Syracuse lose any of their guns, it's going to put them in such a
I have
deeper
retrieved the
hole.
spike.
Oh, that smoke going down at unlucky timing.
And that was just incredible pressure by Syracuse, trying to go straight through that
But they
smoke with a
get
set
on
play.
the board there as well. That's something, if you're Syracuse, you really needed that, at least one, to just make yourself feel a little bit better. Xander said, hey, timeout. They got one. I need to talk some sense back into the boys. We don't want to let them take any more going into the next half of this round. But
Yep.
still a couple more rounds in this half. The 9-3 curse still on the board.
And I think it was more just a sense of complacency from the players.
Yeah.
I mean, they got comfortable. They didn't expect the swing through. They thought that all that A pressure was free.
Yeah.
And
They've been getting it for free most of the rest of the game.
yep, I mean, early on they established that they demanded that pressure no matter what the Syracuse did. But then they started getting complacent. So once they got challenged, they were not expecting it, and that got to the punish. So I think Xander might be lecturing the players just a little bit. But
Yeah.
we're also
Well, a lot of it, too, is just, hey, finish strong. Don't get too cocky, right? We've seen plenty of games that the team goes up this much and still manages to throw or lose the game. So we don't want to be that team. We just want to lock in and make sure that we finish out the way that we know we can.
Yep, definitely. And also what I am excited for is the Xander set piece. He's
Yes.
always come up with really good set pieces right after these timeouts. Always excited to watch. So we'll see what he decided on this attack half. And we see 2 ults on the side of Syracuse available, 3 on the side of Michigan State, including that breach ult, which is going to be valuable.
Rocket League scrim seemed to be going well. Jono's going to push up here with the op again, and they just spray.
Oh,
The
the
shorty
shorty.
coming out.
Jet dash about to go away, but the timing! And they know that Stomp's here too. 2 picks down early for Michigan State.
Picking up the op and taking a shot with it just to establish dominance there. And make them scared that we may have picked it up.
And that was Syracuse trying to reestablish what they did last round, but MSU knew exactly that they wanted to do just that,
Yep.
finding a pick through the smoke before getting a perfect timing on Jono.
Yeah, making a statement saying, hey, it worked last time. We're not going to let it work again.
Yep, and this is likely a statement match with this new kind of set roster. And we're going to get the plant down on B. Not seen very much by MSU. They usually go for the extremities, so C plants or B plants are not very common on Maven.
He gets picked.
Slam finds Hayabusa.
Enemy remaining.
Oh, Slam gets
Second found with the Silva ult, trying to find the third, not able to get it. Owen swings out, gets Moonrow, but Illogical gets the trade, and 9-1 for MSU.
Yes. MSU taking a commanding lead. Not ready to, let this series slip out of their hands, but they still have to lock in for quite a few more rounds here.
And Moonrow is just happy being here.
Muro, phenomenal player, doing a lot to help his team set up, holding the angles that he needs to.
And I mean, I think this is a game where like in sports, numbers don't tell the full picture. He is 3-6 with only 3 assists, but I mean that's only impacting the direct kills. Not
Yeah, having
not
been,
showing-
a competitive player, you'll take what doing your role. Is a solid dominant team win like this means you were definitely doing your role correctly.
And unfortunately, Jono cannot figure out how to do his role right now as he keeps getting picked off early, not being able to create that aggressive pressure. And
Absolutely.
And that's been a major piece of that struggle. Syracuse not able to take pressure, or when they do, they can't seem to clear it properly. And here comes MSU with that breach ultimate, flushing out all the players, but
Pratt's through the
Illogical.
smoke. Moonrow gonna sit in hell here.
And Slam planting in the open. This could be good for long players.
I love open plants.
And Silva being used to clear hell. Moonrow getting
Oh, gets
flushed
picked.
out.
Owen picks up Slammed as well. Salt the Breadloaf and Moby, but the blind will keep them in their smoke.
Enemy down.
Moby gets one.
Player standing.
One heaven. They know where he is. He catches. Oh! Breadloaf with an absolute clutch. Huge 4-piece.
Last
What
round
was
in
that? The
half.
flick off the mid-air player.
Yeah. The spray control was incredible, right? The player jumps out, he hits the shots there, lets off for a second, refocuses on the guy on the ground, and takes him out too. Syracuse just a tiny bit desynced in their jump, right? If they That's such a hard play to make for Breadloaf, but he comes up big.
I don't even think it was that. That was normally what you'd call an execute play, because at least most of the time they'd at least fall
Yeah,
and get a few more shots down before the other player can swing.
it's crazy.
That in 99%
Yes.
of other games, no matter what level, that's a play that works.
Yes.
And this is what you'd call aura farming.
Right.
Down.
Oh, and just in a box,
Oh.
not able to go
Got blinded.
anywhere.
And the ultimate from Moby coming out here.
They're gonna hear that aggressive push.
They're going to know where everybody is.
Moby trying to catch a timing. Can he find anything? Finds one.
Oh
That's
my
going to put
gosh,
pressure
Moby's
on,
cooking.
but they're going to hear him rotate out. But A-site is the hit target.
Oh, Moby pulled the entire aggro from the whole team. Syracuse commits onto him. And at the meantime, Michigan State bursts onto A, takes
But he's
it all.
still playing more, even more aggressive as he gets this aggressive lurk. Now, question is, can he hear the person behind him just as much? Slam?
Okay.
I think Slammed was stunned.
Yeah,
himself,
yeah. That
just a
fire
visual
rate made
clue.
me think he's stunned.
And Moby gets a backstab, possibly on for the
Jono
ace.
gets
Jono
two,
trying
though.
to get a reversal, and they're going to storm site. One player on. Moby has to get back, and it's just going to be Moonroad trying to stall for time. Put his body on the line.
Oh,
Finds
he gets
one.
He gets
Finds
the
the second.
second. Moonrow shows up big when he needs to.
Yep. And like I said, the numbers don't tell the impact, and right here is the impact.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. This team firing on all cylinders, hitting everything they need to, getting unbelievable shots when they need. And look at that, 11-1 at the half. Just about as good as a half you can ask for.
Yep. And I mean,
Breadloaf dropping 20 kills in a half. That's brutal.
I think that is just called going hot. You know, this
Yeah.
is definitely a heat check for him,
Mm-hmm.
because he's playing more and more aggressive while still playing with the team. He understands he can't go too far, not pulling an Asuna. If 100 Thieves
true.
Asuna, if you know the FNS clip, you'd understand. But yeah, he's consistently playing a little bit more aggressive, still while playing within the pace of the team. But yeah, he's feeling himself for sure.
Yeah, 1,000%. Both teams choosing to fight over this A-long control.
But MSU staying aggressive, not respecting Syracuse as much. I mean, you saw how much pressure Syracuse had when they were getting attacked by MSU. But the replication is not there. MSU's still playing just a little bit aggressive.
Moonrow jump big spots one.
Dash out.
He gets picked. Illogical. They still don't know Illogical's even there. Good trigger discipline from Illogical. Gets two.
Spike
Headshot
down
after
A.
headshot.
And the back away. 2v2, but Sova
Spike, they
is
do know
low.
Spike is down.
30 seconds left.
We're going to start getting crossfire. Moby has to fight this. Cannot find one. Now all up to Illogical with the Sheriff.
Oh.
Cannot get it. Almost finds the kill on Hayabusa, but just unable to get the second shot nor the headshot. And that will be a round for Syracuse, a much needed round
Yes.
if they
Syracuse
want to make a
coming up.
historical level comeback.
Yes. You know, this is the top. Backs against the wall. This is when you do it, right? It's never over till it's actually over.
And I think more than anything, this is going to be a test on how well Syracuse can hold their mental,
Yes.
how well they can stay in the game, because oftentimes when you get put in this situation, you just call it a game. This is where players call it a game.
Absolutely.
Stealing sight.
We're going
But
to see a
Syracuse
lot of
definitely not the
aggression
type
from
of team to
MSU.
do that.
Illogical putting himself in an aggressive spot with a Bucky.
I love that. Big fan of Bucky kills.
Same.
Let's see. They're going to walk towards it here soon.
The drone's going to clear it out, but
Oh,
and-
gets sniped by the Bulldog.
I'm surprised he peeked before the drone.
Yeah, I think he heard it. Just wanted to swing, maybe get the
Drone is a
Sova.
distraction.
Yeah.
The right click, send classic.
Oh,
Oh,
gets
could
one,
not
not
find
the
the
second.
And there's that Bucky that we saw from Illogical. And now Moby trying to See if he can get timing. But not clearing the Bucky.
Player standing.
And
Oh,
there
and-
goes Pretz gets 2 with Hayabusa finding another with on Moonro with that Bucky.
Absolutely. But, you know, you lose that pistol round, you expect to lose the second one. Now is where MSU can full buy.
Yep.
And really push their advantage, right? If they get this, they only need one more.
Yep,
So-
and all the pressure is on Syracuse.
Yeah, Syracuse, though, if you can manage to win this round, you're in such a better position, right? Doing what MSU did, which winning that bonus round is something you absolutely must do in an 11-3 situation.
Yep. The big thing about these kind of leads is it lets your team play comfortably and without pressure,
Yep.
which lets you think a lot more clearer. Right now, Syracuse, like oftentimes when in positions like this, you think not to lose.
Yes.
Michigan State's in the mentality where they're just gonna win. You know, they feel comfortable.
Spotted
And-
one garage.
And we see just a lot of pressure towards the garage. They might be looking to do a C split as 2 more players regroup to C long. Logical on an island. Have to be careful. The drone, is he going to spot him out? It just might. The drone is going to tag him. The shots through the smoke.
Bruno blind. Blinds from both teams.
Flash
Slam
exchange.
gets
Slam
one.
finds Jono. Traded.
Hayabusa.
Another trade.
Bruno
Bruno
gets
finds
2.
2.
Can't quite get the third. 2 versus 2.
Moby has to find this pick.
Moby's going to make that first contact. Lets them shoot. Knows where they are.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
Oh.
And Syracuse secures the bonus round. We said they had to, and they did. This is the way that they can wrestle their control back into this match. It's going to put Michigan State back on an eco buy.
Yep. But the one big pressure on Syracuse, if they make mistakes, they pay
Correct.
for it with the entirety of the game. They
Yeah, even
cannot
if you're Michigan
afford.
State, normally losing a bonus round starts to tilt you a little bit. You start to get a bit nervous. But right here, they're not in a position where that has to impact them mentally at all.
Yep. But unfortunately, if you play ranked, you know even then it can happen.
Very true.
People will still throw your games,
Sure.
even if you're up 8 rounds. And here we go. Jesse is shock dart getting some early pressure. MSC trying to establish some control on A long, but they're just going to back away as well. And Logical just avoids the dart, put in a great position if he's not cleared out, and it looks like Syracuse wants to regroup. Hey, the open sight.
Completely open.
But Illogical here might be hearing all that footstep noise, might be calling it out, but too little too late. Oh. Luckily slammed. Just hitting an amazing shot with that Sheriff. And we've seen a lot of amazing Sheriff shots this game.
Yeah.
Mostly on the side of
Both
Syracuse
teams.
last map, but early, but yeah, overall we've just been seeing a crazy amount of Sheriff shots, and there's another one! The
Does
Sheriff
pick
is
up that
lethal this game.
Phantom. See the YouTubing. They know Pretz is there. Oh! Pretz apparently knows he's there as well.
And Red Loaf might be in a bind. Finds one!
I thought he was going to get the second there as well.
What's with these Sheriffs today? Why doesn't mine do that?
One enemy remaining.
Whew. Sheriff kills everywhere. It feels like a Wild Western out here.
And all I can ask is, why can't my Sheriff hit like that? I mean,
After watching our team, I've gone into my games and bought the Sheriff. Being like, it works, right?
I
And
can
then-
do that too.
You're like, no,
and then
no,
you
no.
miss 2 clips, and then your team is just laughing
Yeah,
at you.
you're like, all right, I'm better off with the classic here. Maybe you can give me the frenzy.
I'll just pick up a shorty and sit in this corner. I mean,
Yeah.
I think I can retire on those aggressive plays. I'll leave that to Slammed, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. What? Both teams really showed up big with those. I do like that option to have that cheap eco weapon that if you just hit the shot that you need.
Yep. Or you could just go Stinger and running gun.
True.
Do you want to look impressive, or do you want to look silly and blame Riot?
Fair.
Either way, I mean, cheesy kills, right?
Very true.
And we're just seeing a complete slowdown on Syracuse, trying to work the map, staying together as a group. They know MSU's probably looking to find some isolated kills, find some 1v1s. MSU do like those 1v1 fights.
Absolutely. Showing their prowess in the 1v1s. Feeling themselves. Ooh, doesn't get. I don't think it's spotted by the drone, just barely though.
Please, they're going to walk up B. No trip on entry, but
Lots of veto being dumped. Both teams.
Sova is going to be committed. He's going to find Jonah. Finds another
Let's
on
get
Owen.
And Jono, 2 kills from the Sova ultimate.
Along with tagging his teammate just a little bit. Red Loaf taps
You'll
the
take
spike. Two for just like, what, 30 damage? Not a bad trade. 2 spotted. Are they aware of the lurk though? They are! And Hayabusa goes down. Stomp taking out Slammed, and so does Pretz taking
Red
out
Loaf
Moby.
on 9 HP though.
One
Sees it,
enemy
gets
Finds one.
one.
Spike
Oh,
down,
spraying
B.
into the corner, praying the guy. Swung into that, but it's a 2v1. Spike's not even down, is it?
No, 12 seconds left. Finds
Okay,
a pick.
wait, wait.
Moonrow.
Seconds left.
And a logical spotted in the corner. Has to be careful. Smoke's gonna go down.
He's getting pushed. And Illogical clutches it up for Michigan State. Syracuse really needed that shot to land. That's one of those momentum swingers where the momentum's already on the upswing for them, really putting them where they need to be, showing, hey, we can take 4 in a row, but Michigan State, Illogical specifically, shuts it down.
Yep, and I think if he got that round, that would have been the mental killer for
Yes.
MSU.
Yes.
You know, there's
That was such a pivotal moment.
Yep, and you can always tell. There's always those certain rounds that feel just a lot more impactful than others. You don't know why, but you just feel the pressure coming up, even if it isn't like a easy win, if it's a difficult win, right? Something about that round tells you this is the round that's going to make a lot of impact within the rest of the game.
Yes.
That one was it right there.
Yeah, the saying goes, right, there's decades where weeks happen and there's weeks where decades happen. And for Valorant terms, right, there's rounds where the entire match outcome, the course of momentum, the mentals for both teams hinges on a single 1v1 in this types of situation. Both players feeling that pressure, knowing that, hey, it's on me to clutch this up to really either kill the momentum or continue to thrust us in the lead. And Michigan State, Illogical, end up winning that, taking it home. And now in the point where they, hey, we just need one more.
Yep. And those rounds are, for Michigan State, those rounds are always decided by how far in the game it is.
That's fair.
If it's early, we're probably going to lose. Respectfully, we're probably going to lose. We're very much like our basketball team. Slow starts, great finishes.
Absolutely. Hey, they're getting it done. They've gone 2-1 in almost every series so far this year.
Yep. Speaking of basketball, make sure to tune in on Friday for Michigan State versus Michigan. Going to be a huge game. Go green.
Absolutely. This is my favorite Guardian skin as well. Hayabusa.
I personally just like the blue prime.
That's fair. I just like for all like the cheaper guns, I like the old, like they did that war pack where it's like the old World War II style guns. I just love those.
Illogical. Just
Does
getting
get
one.
Hey, in that situation, a trade is perfectly acceptable. You know you're getting flushed out, lots of util being used, and Illogical managed to get the trade back anyways.
And he doesn't give up a gun because
Nope.
he's using his knives.
Had the knives out.
Perfect right there. That's perfect for that eco.
I know exactly
eco
where
round.
you are.
Syracuse using that util. This is a must. Well, every win from here on out is a must-win round for Syracuse.
And now here's the question.
TP,
They saw 3 towards A. They know only 1 could be at B or C right now. But the rotates came in quick. But it was a QB sneak.
Oh, I love that.
The QB sneak, but Slammed has a minor hunch, not enough, and he's just going to give up sight for the retake.
Yeah, he hears the util being used on A.
Yeah, I think he's just going to give it up for a retake.
Spike
But-
planted.
Not before he tries to take a peek at himself. And Owen trying to see if he can get lurk timing, but he's going to back away. This breach ult is committed, but
oh, Brett
slammed.
swings perfectly and takes slammed out.
1 in hell. 1 in hell, 1 long, 2 short. Not a great spot for MSU to be in, as they're surrounded by every other hold point.
My ultimate.
Being put in a blender, but they're fighting their way out of it.
1 long, 1 short. They have to figure out how to hold here.
Remaining.
One
Oh my
taken
gosh.
out, the other one.
Michigan.
1v1. The shock
Oh, the
dart
shock
just
dart.
enough.
Syracuse clutches the round with the shock dart.
But a
From
very
Press.
costly round.
Yes.
They already had to force everything they had. You saw the Bulldogs, the Light
Yes.
Shield, and now what do they have? Well, I guess Guardians.
Guardians, light shields, and maybe a regen shield here and there.
That's
They got 2 Vandals on the board as well.
Yep.
Michigan State actually opting for an eco buy as well. But yeah, giving up one, here doesn't
Well,
necessarily.
right now, MSU should be playing it a little safe on that economy because
Yes.
every round they have a full buy is a round they can contest. Every round is a round that they can win.
You also do want to catch the opponents on their soft buy here, though, too.
My camera is destroyed.
And well, assuming they can get a good amount of kills, every round would be a soft buy for them. So it will just be how many picks they can find. A lot of Yuto being dumped out.
Don't know if I can
Red Loaf trying to maneuver around. One taken out on MSU's side. Second
does get
taken
picked.
out. Moonro trying to hold his line with that classic.
Slam gets one. It's all up to Logical, who unfortunately is spotted out.
Guardian in hand, 1v4, could find it if he gets
Spike
incredibly
This
lucky.
would be an insane moment from Logical. I think he's just going to try to get some exit frags.
That would be the most logical choice, but he is illogical.
That is very true. It's so tough having walls and the players don't, right?
Oh, Jono solo finds
He
two!
gets two!
Headshot and Hayabusa somehow, while getting Jono on low HP. Now that's going to give him a little bit more confidence going in. The swing timing though,
Oh,
It's
the
just
dash
gonna be
was
there.
unlucky. Into the Spectre.
but those 2 picks were so invaluable in that
Yes.
round. Another, and it's
Stripping
gonna,
some of the eco away from Syracuse, although it's getting kind of scary here.
yep, and we're going to see the jet knives come out from Jono, but no other ults available. And honestly, not too many valuable ults in general. Moby, I'd say, is the only one with a good ult.
Yeah, Logical buying that op though. Got to be able to hold that C site alone, which really gives the rest of Michigan State the opportunity to flood the rest of the map.
I do believe
Plays that
Illogical
Bennington.
usually was the second opper when...
That is correct.
Yeah, when Slammed was going in for entries, often drop it to him. So we'll see how he is as a primary now. And right now he is going to get some attention, possibly if they swing here. Finds
Gets
one.
one.
Can he find anything else? Are they going to respect his authority?
Respect my authority. And it looks like they are.
You got the reference.
I did.
And we're going to see the
But are they going to
rotates
peek
come-
down long? This would be insane to fight into the op from Michigan State.
Well, oftentimes you expect after that first shot, you switch, you
Yeah, you
hightail it
rotate.
out to the opposite side. That's the general play for an op. Just, I mean, both in real life and in video games, once you get revealed, you want to back away. But he's gonna keep going. But now in a bad spot, missing some shots on Jono.
Oh, dives. But
Oh.
Munro fighting through this smoke.
Moonro 5 HP and a dream, but both Slam taken out along with the logical. Red low fine Preds.
One enemy remaining.
And now 2v1. This could be game. Spike not planted, unaware of the
All
other.
on Hayabusa, and he's getting pinched.
Blind is coming in. He's fully
Oh, he's
blind.
fully blind. Does
Moby
MSU
just
know?
taking his time and fully boxed in.
He
That
was-
is going to be the game,
That's tough.
MSU.
Checking the skybox, but the jet was not alive. It was, I guess Omen could have TP'd up there. That might have been what he was looking for. Oh, he did hear the TP. That's why he looked up.
Yeah.
But it was a TP up onto the box to the left, which makes
Defenders
sense.
win.
And again, he just heard pressure from all angles.
Yeah,
he didn't
you're
know exactly
blind,
where
you're
to look.
Just, you know,
Yep. Too
whole
much,
game's on your back. That's a tough spot to be in. So
too much information, not enough time to process
Yes,
it, and
yes.
that was just overwhelming. And MSU coming in with the second win for today.
absolutely, yep. MSU beats U of M. MSU beats Syracuse. You know, big afternoon for the team.
Yep. And honestly, probably a little more refreshing to get a massive blowout this time instead of the very exhilarating.
2-1 after 2-1 after 2-1 after 2-1. We're very glad to come in and get a big win here. Although, you know, it was an 0-2. The first game especially was very, very close. This game, you know, the scoreboard ends up making it look a little bit closer than it was, but they were on their back foot for quite a bit in that defensive map. But again, only having to take 2 makes it really pretty easy
Definitely.
to clutch a half up, even if you drop 5 or 6 in that half.
Yep, and that's also going to give confidence to the players in their new lineup with Illogical going into that duelist role
Yes.
and Slammed going into the initiator. And you can see Slammed, while on the initiator, still taking a little bit more aggressive fight,
Yes.
but also working around it to help out with his util. And I feel like it's actually giving a little more impact.
Yeah, absolutely. I really like what Coach Sanders been cooking with his team. The boys are feeling confident. They're very happy. So we're excited to have them play like this. They've been playing very well. They're headed into the PEC feeling very confident. They really want to come home with that victory in both the Big Ten and the Power Esports Conference. So, a lot up in the air. A lot of people are close, but they really want to make it happen. And I know they've been working hard, practicing hard to make sure it does.
Definitely.
But-
And
It's been a long stream here from us. Do you have anything else you want to add about today's match here?
no, I think only notable things, I'd like to give a big shout out to Coach Izzo for becoming most wins in the Big Ten.
That's true. Of all time.
Yep.
What?
I mean, possibly the greatest Big Ten coach of all time.
Yes, yes. He's been there for a long time doing phenomenal work, right? So great to see the basketball team kind of really showing up big.
Yep. And again,
Hockey's popping off as well.
Yep, number
Esports
one.
cooking.
definitely firing from all cylinders.
Yeah.
And also, just a reiteration, make sure to check out the game against Michigan on Friday. It's going to be in Ann Arbor. So, I mean, I guess we're going to kick their butts in their hometown.
Absolutely. We also have another match here tonight, tomorrow, for Smash. Smash actually has 4 games this week. We played 2 of them. We have a third one tomorrow, and then we have one on Saturday against Purdue as well. So we're excited to have you guys here for some more esports action. Make sure to tune in tomorrow. I've been Coach Dono here with Josh. Thanks for joining us.
When do we give up? When do we just close our eyes and say, that's it? This water's too polluted. This disease too far along. To a Spartan, the answer is simple. Never. Because Michigan State was founded on the belief that our purpose is to make the world a better place. And when you're open to unconventional thinking, you value people's differences and are willing to work harder, push farther, and forge true partnerships. Then and only then can you solve the world's toughest problems. Better, faster. Like renewable energy, clean water, Parkinson's disease, and fighting malaria. Things Spartans work on every single day, all without fanfare. Because we know our true triumph lies in the impact we make on the world around us. And after all, if we don't do it, who will? Spartans will.